Hello, guys. Hopefully you can't tell my flaky skin. But today this will be the final chapter, aka the final. Oh, yeah. I was looking at Nightbot like what? Excuse me. Hang on. That's another test. Okay, this is louder than I thought. Testing, testing. Hello. Seems to be buffering at the moment. Cause that should be good. Yeah. Usually the volume when I hear it on recording for testing is a little bit quieter com- compared to when I'm live or whatever. Okay, there it is. That should be good, hopefully. Usually I get trouble on YouTube. Well, I shouldn't really say that. Usually I get trouble on other platforms for some odd reason. Last time I went live, okay, it's working now. Yeah. So everything should be good. I'll just send myself a heart just because. Even though I won't be able to see it. Okay, there we go. Okay. So if you couldn't read the title, basically we are on the final chapter of the game. Let me turn myself off. Basically, we are on the final chapter of the game, and we are going into pretty much the final act of this game as well, too. Obviously, there is going to be the sequel of this remake coming out next year, the exact same time as this year. Like, it'll come out in 2026 on the September, just like this game. So I'm really excited. This is my first Legend of Heroes. I believe what the series are called, Legend of Heroes. But since this is the first one that came out on PSP, I believe it wasn't called Legends of Heroes at that time. I think, I don't know. I might be wrong on that part. But so far as my first time playing the Legend of Heroes series, even though I've been kind of interested in like the Cold Steel games since there's like 4 of them. This is my first time playing the series, and I have enjoyed it pretty good lately. Okay, the camera seems to be, it was like down a little bit. Okay, so basically what I did off camera is I did I don't even think you could see it. Yeah, kinda. Basically what I did is like all the way in the middle of the screen. Basically what I did was I did the Royal Tournament, what it was called. Of course, every RPG needs their tournament arc, just like in anime. Funny enough. And basically I did
Look,
that.
Joshua.
Oh.
It's so pretty.
The night view of the royal capital. You're right. It's breathtaking.
I can barely hear it. Okay, I didn't know about this secret cutscene, but anywho, I did the royal tournament, went through that, and I did a little bit of this part where of course, with the NPC or your party members will say, "Hey, do what you need to do because we probably won't get back." Obviously, that means we're on the final arc of no return. If you know your RPGs, you know how that works. Get what you need to do done before you go to the final arc or action play, whatever, and you're all set. So I did a little bit of that. There wasn't nothing too crazy or too much interesting story wise. I don't even think we got into like the deep details. Maybe, but basically, someone like the royal guards, like the top number one, wants to overthrow the queen, take over it, and of course do evil stuff because they're like superior in a way, and the queen is sick. Also along the way, we also need to find the kidnapped Professor Russell. He is still lost, and he gave us. Oh well, we found him. Never mind. Backtrack that. Backtrack. But we did find him. Let me turn that down. Oops. Okay. So we found Professor Russell before we left to tell the queen all of their the secret in guards, whatever, their evil plan. He gave us a letter to give the queen because he is really close to the head maid. I'm pretty sure it is the head maid, not the queen herself. But he's he's close. He's really close to the head maid of the royal kingdom, and try and bring this evil organization group that's part of the royal kingdom down before they overthrow the queen and basically do evil stuff. We don't know their full intentions. We just know that they are interested in... Shoot, I don't even remember what it's called because it's like a special name, of course. It's the black... I think it's called a black ornament. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty close to the name. I know that for sure. But it's called like the black ornament or something. Obviously, it's gonna be something evil and very powerful, and that's what they want. And at this moment, we do not know what it will do. We just know it has weird abilities and powers since chapter 2 of this game, and I believe this will... I don't know, we should be able to go to the next dungeon before we can actually prepare. I don't know, this is my first playthrough, but I am guessing since one of our party members told us we won't return, this would probably be a long one. But as usual, sometimes in RPGs, there's like a certain shop or something you could do before the final dungeon or something like that, if you know what I mean. So this stream, I'm playing this stream to be a little bit longer than usual, hopefully like 2 hours and 30 minutes on that part, because obviously we're on the final arc, and it could take longer than 2 hours. So hopefully we get through this game all the way to the end credits and see what happens at the ending, just so we get ready for the second game. So yeah, I'm kind of stoked. I'm really curious on what will happen into this game on its final boss battle. Which, if you have been watching my streams, or if you played the game yourself, the first Trials in the Sky first chapter, the story isn't too deep. Kinda, it's pretty much like how the beginning of RPGs are, kind of light, but not very, nothing too serious with the, like, there's no like huge threat, you know what I mean? There's probably like a little one, but nothing like too catastrophic, whatever that word is. And so, um, until we get to like chapter 4, that's when like the story starts to get chaotic, and then it starts to like,
And just what are you all doing here?
and that's when it like gets crazy. Hopefully, I are able to read that. Are you leaving already?
The banquet will begin shortly, so I'm returning to the maid quarters for now. By the way, who are these guests?
They're the members of the team that won the Royal Tournament. Just bracers, but short of invited guests, it seems. Just bracers, huh?
How dare you! Are you trying to insult guests of the royal castle?
Dang. Well, we're just...
They may have been invited by His Grace the Duke, but anyone who visits the castle is a guest of Her Majesty. Do not forget that.
Yes, ma'am. Roger that. Wow, what a scenes. Hey, I wonder if she's... But madam, we cannot permit them to pass. This should have been clear from the Colonel's expedition.
I've grown tired of hearing about all that. My apologies, honored guests.
I think I said that name wrong.
For security reasons, access to the royal keep is currently restricted. If possible, could you please wait in your room until the banquet begins?
Sure. Of course, that seems like it would be for the best. I'm terribly sorry for the trouble we caused. As long as that's clear now, fine. Oh well. Be careful on your way back.
I apologize you had to witness such an unseemly scene. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hilda. I am the head maid of Gransel Castle, overseeing all the other maids here.
I knew it. So you're Lady Hilda.
Oh, my. Pardon me, but have we met before?
Actually, someone told us about you.
This handwriting.
Wow, you recognize it? This letter and our bracer emblems should serve as proof of our identities.
Okay. But this is not the place. Come with me to the maid quarters. I'll hear what you have to say there.
Okay. I understand. I want to deliver Professor Russell's message directly to Her Majesty the Queen. Is that right? Yes, exactly. If the Queen's condition is that bad, then I guess we should consider, but it shouldn't be a problem. However, the Royal Keep is under condition surveillance by Special Ops soldiers. The only people allowed inside are the Duke, the Council, whatever. I'm just gonna call them C. And those directly entrusted with Her Majesty's care. So it'll probably be pretty difficult to meet her, huh? What do you think, Estelle? We should have Lady Hilda deliver the message for us. Yeah, but I'd rather speak to her in person. Like about Duke's intentions and sees Richard's objective. There's still so much we don't know. Miss Estelle, Mr. Joshua, I have an idea. After the banquet ends, come back here and find me. Oh, you mean you know a way for us to meet Her Majesty the Queen? Yes, I might. It won't be straightforward, but I think it's worth a try. It It will require some time to prepare. Would it be alright if we waited until after the banquet? Hooray, of course. Or, yay, of course. Alright, we'll come by after the banquet. I'll be here. The food is ready, so the banquet will begin shortly. Please head back to your room for the time being. Well, I think that's everything covered. Yeah, let's head back to the room and meet up with Zin. Okay. I have a bad feeling that something bad is gonna happen during the banquet, like there's gonna be like some big argument. These two are gonna probably get thrown in jail.
Don't railings like these make you just want to slide down them?
People would think we're suspicious. And it's dangerous, too.
Yeah, I think these two are gonna probably be in jail for misinformation to make him look the bad guy. Typical, maybe. But I could be wrong on what will happen. I'm just saying, I have a feeling something's gonna happen at the banquet with those two, and just, you know what I mean? And then, you know, they escape, and then more stuff happens. The banquet's about to start, you know. My bad, Zin. We got caught up looking around and lost track of time. Please, we ended up chatting with... Oh, plus, we ended up chatting with a few different mayors. Oh? Got friends in high places, huh? We always had a good relationship with the mayor of Brilliant. The others were just people we met along the way. I see. Working as a bracer does give you lots of chances to meet important people. And from the looks of it, you two have been doing very well for yourselves. Pretty well, I guess. Zin, have you taken on any bracer work since you got to the capital? Bracers can take jobs in other countries, right? Yeah, as a senior bracer, you're free to work anywhere. But with the tournament and all the embassy work, paperwork, I hadn't had time to take on anything extra. Besides, with 4 other bracers around, there isn't much left for me to do anyway. Makes sense. I imagine most issues would be solved pretty quickly with this many bracers on hand. Though it must be tough for other regional branches with so many bracers gathered here. Yeah, I'll bet it is. Now I feel kinda bad. I wonder how Charla is doing in Roland. You mentioned that name before, but you don't mean Charzed, or do you? I think I said that name wrong. What? You know her? Yeah, she's our mentor. We've been close for a very long time. So that's how you know her. I met her once when she came to Calvert. She had a great teacher, and even since she was young, she showed a lot of promise. A great teacher? That must be Dad. There's probably gonna be like a cutscene during the banquet, if something does happen. Excuse me, the preparations for the banquet are now complete. Shall I join you? Shall I show you the way? Ah, finally. Alright, kiddos, time to dig in and enjoy a free meal. Yeah, after the match, I could feel myself wasting away. Time to eat my body weight in food. You guys, don't forget your table manners, okay? Typical. I bet throughout this whole arc, there's gonna be like a lot of text. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured there would be so much. Why are the plates empty? Where's the food? And what's with all the knives and forks? It's a formal dinner. They bring out different dishes one at a time, starting with the appetizers. As for the intentionals, just work your way from the outside in. Is this what you meant by table manners? Now I'm starting to get nervous. Haha, there's no need to worry. The most important thing is to enjoy the food. Manners and equipment are secondary. Yes, well put. I hear that two of you are already known. Everyone in audition, is that right? Then there's no need to be so on edge. Oh yeah, you're right. Don't get too carried away, please. Actually, will you companion be alright using a knife and fork? I heard that people from the east are more comfortable using chopsticks. Oh, you know your stuff, huh? But as they say, when in liberal, it may not be very elegant, but I'll manage with a fork and knife and fork. Very admirable. Truly believing a champion of the royal tournament. It's not all that impressive. It's like putty in the hand of a beautiful woman. I wouldn't expect call him a womanizer, but speaking of matters, the Duke's running quite late. Where could he possibly be? Indeed. And with the Duke present, who will sit in the place of honor? That's a good question. I wonder what the Princess could, perhaps.
Everyone, thank you for your patience.
Straight up, boys.
His Grace the Duke has arrived.
Hello, everyone. I apologize for keeping you waiting. Our meeting ran a bit longer than expected. This is Colonel Richard, head of the Intelligence Division. He has been working tirelessly to stop these terrorist incidents, and I invited him here as a token of my appreciation.
It is a pleasure to meet all of you. I am Alan Richard of Her Majesty's Intelligence Division. Thanks to His Grace's exceptional kindness, I am able to join you for dinner this evening. Please pardon my military uniform, and allow me to join you at the table.
I can't believe we're sharing a table with the Colonel.
I expected this, but it still makes me a little nervous.
Delightful, truly delightful. Well now, Mayor Maybell, how do you find the culinary skills of our chef here at the castle? Wouldn't you say it rivals the cuisine of Anterose?
Indeed, the craftsmanship is exquisite. The wine pairing is perfect as well. It makes me want to steal your chef away.
Coming from you, that doesn't sound like a joke. And what do you think, Zin? Does the cuisine suit the palate of someone from the East, like yourself?
Oh, it's very good. Even with a palate as unrefined as mine, I can appreciate the depth and sophistication of these flavors.
Bros. Sorry about that, guys. Terribly sorry. Is that... With very little space, you have to always reorganize. I just forgot to like lock my door because I'm just, you know, I just forgot to lock my door. Basically, I don't even know what was going on. I was just like, you know. So yeah, thankfully I'll recover it real fastly for that. I just need to remember to like lock my door whenever I'm streaming, just in case no one don't, you know, come in, excuse me, or something like that. So, terribly sorry for that, guys. So,
it feels like I'm tasting the very essence of liberal food.
Yes, yes, that's exactly right. And how about you, young bracers? I bet you've never had such extravagant food before, am I right?
Have to admit, this is super delicious. Regardless of who invited us, the food is definitely the real deal.
Yes, yes, exactly.
It really is quite wonderful. And since we've never had the chance to attend such a formal event before, this is a great learning experience for us. Thank you very much for the invitation.
How very polite of you.
I wonder if y'all heard them, like, literally yelling. Like my little sister and whatnot. They're like yelling and all that crap, as usual, around here.
Alas, it was after my butler reminded me that I did recall we met once during that incident in Rouen, did we not? Such a strange web fate weaves.
Yeah, that's right. So he only remembered because the butler told him.
Come now, let us cast aside all formalities tonight. There's plenty of food and drink, so please, help yourselves.
Your Grace? Before that, how about we take care of the matter we discussed?
Oh, yes, that's right. The reason I've gathered you all here, all you respected representatives of our fair kingdom, is none other than taking this opportunity to make a very important announcement.
Oh?
Oh? An important announcement?
Oh?
And what kind would that be?
Of course the first person will say, oh.
Yes, well, I'd like to hand it over to Colonel Richard to explain everything.
I thank you, sir.
I'm kind of scared.
I believe you all are aware that Her Majesty the Queen has been in poor health as of late. She is gradually recovering, and I have no doubt she'll be back to her old self in no time.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Then, might we be allowed to offer our greetings to Her Majesty in person?
Unfortunately, Her Majesty has requested that such visits be refused for now. That said, within the next few days, we expect to completely eliminate the terrorist threat within the capital. With that resolved, the Queen's birthday festival can proceed as planned.
That will certainly be a relief for the citizens. Many of them eagerly await the festival all year. But surely that isn't the only reason you've gathered us here today, is it?
Right. If that was all it was, this could have been a notice.
You're quick to catch on. As I mentioned earlier, Her Majesty is steadily recovering. However,
I heard like the music quiet down. It was like, oh shit. Yeah, it's just part of the music, I guess.
She has made an important decision in light of her recent health concerns. And that is to abdicate the throne and pass the crown to His Grace, Duke Doonan.
What did you say?
Is this true?
Joshua, is this...
Yeah, this is what they've been conspiring about.
I too was surprised, but it seems Her Majesty has grown unexpectedly weary.
I'm guessing he's gonna be part of it, and the butler doesn't know nothing about this. Maybe, or he might be just playing along. But I bet you this dude is part of their evil plan, probably.
And it's no wonder. She's guided Liberl through turbulent tides for nearly 40 years, as a woman, no less. With that in mind, I believe it would be best to finally free her from that burden after her birthday. And as someone with a strong claim to the throne, I am resolved to do so.
To think that Her Majesty had been so deeply troubled. Despite meeting her each year, I was blind to her struggles.
But is this not a matter far too serious to discuss over drinks at a banquet? Forgive me, but how much credibility does this announcement truly hold?
Mayor Maybell, are you implying that His Grace's words cannot be trusted?
No, that's not what I meant. I only meant that, like mayoral elections, there must also be procedures for the succession of the throne.
Yes. Ideally, we would have liked to have heard this announcement directly from Her Majesty.
I understand this news is unsettling. However, I ask that you remain calm and carefully consider what has been shared. As I mentioned earlier, Her Majesty herself will make the announcement during the birthday festival. Would it not be best to verify the truth of this matter when that time comes?
Well, I guess so.
Our main concern is how the public will react once this news becomes official. To avoid the spread of misinformation, we wanted to inform all of you, the leaders of our society first. His Grace specifically made this decision with that in mind.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Additionally, Her Majesty's abdication is not merely a domestic political affair for Liberl. It will also attract the attention of foreign powers, particularly the threat in the north, Erebonia. At this crucial time, we must unite and support our new king, the man who stands before you now. We are entering a truly pivotal moment.
He's making it all sound so convincing.
Yeah, he's quite the talker.
So you're saying that while we wait for Her Majesty's official announcement, we should mentally prepare ourselves for what's coming. Is that it?
I'm glad you understand.
Well, I suppose if it does indeed come to that, we'll have our hands full.
Quite. We'll need to announce it to the citizens as well.
I have a question. His Grace does hold a legitimate claim to the throne. But isn't there another with a strong claim to the succession?
Well, that is...
You must be referring to Princess Claudia, Her Majesty's granddaughter. It's undeniable that she and His Grace, Duke Dunan, have equal claim according to the royal succession laws. However, on account of her young age, Her Majesty appears to have chosen His Grace instead. As I mentioned before, she likely did not want to burden the young princess with such overwhelming responsibility.
Yeah, this is somehow set up. Like they planned this. It's probably all a lie. You know?
Yes, exactly. Besides, I plan to arrange a good marriage for Claudia. Unofficially, we've already received several proposals from foreign royal families. I'd say there's a fair chance that one of them may be finalized within the year.
Oh my!
I see.
Oh, I think they talked about this, like, before. I might be... Yeah, I think they did talk about this before.
Then it seems we have two pieces of good news to celebrate.
When we were meeting the ex-soldier because she knew too much of their evil plan at the church, hiding as a nun or whatever. So I think we already knew that.
Yes, but the princess, isn't she a little too young to be getting married?
Excuse me, can I ask a question?
Sin?
Oh? Yes, go on. I don't mind.
Forgive my bluntness, but This doesn't seem like the kind of discussion outsiders like us should be privy to. Not to mention the fact that I'm not even a citizen of this kingdom. Why then have you chosen to announce this news now?
Because it just so happened that the champions of this year's royal tournament turned out to be bracers. And a critical matter, such as Her Majesty's abdication, is something I felt the guild should be notified of. In fact, it was I who proposed to His Grace that we share this information with you.
I see. So the rumors are true. The military and the guild really do maintain a good relationship here in Liberl.
You see, unlike the Empire or the Republic, Liberl lacks a strong military force. We simply must cooperate. That is the harsh reality of the situation. In any case, I trust that explains things, yes?
I understand. I'll make sure to pass this information along to the Capital's Guild branch.
Alright. I guess that's it for the cutscene. Yeah, I figured. Wow. Pretty crazy. Man, we really stumbled into something big, didn't we? Just another country business to me. But you two must have been pretty shocked, huh? Of course we were. We never even imagined that things were already this far along. Huh? Never mind. But what a waste. The food was so delicious, it was melting in my mouth, but with everything that happened, it was like eating ash. I hear you there. So how about we go for a walk to help all the food go down? Huh? Oh yeah, they gotta... I literally forgot. Thanks, ADHD! Okay. Yeah, that was a little bit that was a little bit something right there. But yeah, definitely the Duke is plotting something evil alongside with the soldiers corps, whatever their name is. You know? So yeah, something's definitely up, but we still don't know their plans for using the black ornament and what they're going to use it for. Obviously for more power and stuff like that, but there has to be more, of course. And other stuff like literally forcing the Duke to be king, even though the Queen will probably say otherwise. And to them just lying anyways, you know. Plus in I think in chapter 2 we already have like for me personally, I really did not like the Duke when we first met him. Obviously, I'm pretty sure everyone else felt the same too when it came to that dude, so yeah. Something's very fishy over here. Speaking of which, where's the list of things to say? Dang. I literally just went blank, but okay. Time to go meet the head maid, Hilda. Things really are getting out of hand. I'm also itching to meet the Queen and hear what's really going on. First, let's stick with the plan and go see Milady Hilda. She said she had a way for us to meet the Queen. Got it. Okay.
Please let me know what you need.
Surely she has like more power.
Oh, it's you two.
Oh shit. This ain't good. I bet. They probably know too.
Estelle and Joshua. Isn't this the first time we've had the pleasure of speaking privately?
I didn't expect you to remember
Alas,
this.
much wasn't said, but you two still left a strong impression on me.
Well, yeah, they met him like twice.
I decided to look into your backgrounds and was quite surprised. I never imagined you two would be the children of Colonel Cassius. They don't call us the Intelligence Division for nothing. We were in the army together, you see. Colonel Cassius is someone I owe a great deal to.
I thought we already knew this part. Unless someone else in the story told us this.
So much so that words cannot express. What do you say to having a little chat?
Oh no.
I've been wanting to for quite some time.
Colonel, don't you have a meeting with His Grace the Duke?
I can afford to be a little late. I know. Let's head to the lounge for our chat. I'll even treat you two to some non-alcoholic cocktails.
I can prepare them for you.
There's no need for that. Go inform His Grace the Duke that I'll be running late.
Yes. Understood, sir.
I'm scared, bro. Something's gonna happen. I just know it. I don't trust that dude. Or her, too.
Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Rawr.
Now then, shall we make our way to the lounge? Follow me.
Joshua, what do we do? I don't think we have much choice. We'll have to find Lady Hilda after our chat. I bet he's gonna try and make a deal with them that make him...
I first met Colonel Cassius immediately after I graduated from the military academy.
Anywho, I bet he's gonna try and make him do a deal with him to make him on his side. I bet. You see, wait. I bet he's gonna do that.
I was assigned to the independent mobile unit he commanded at the time. From that moment until the day he left the army, he was my mentor, personally and professionally. In short, he was a hero. His skill with the sword earned him the title of Divine Blade. He could think on his feet and adapt effortlessly to any battlefield scenario. His expertise wasn't limited to broad tactics. He mastered strategic operations at the highest level. He was without rival.
Sounds like you were talking about a total different guy. So did you work with him during the 100-Day War too?
Yes, I fought under Colonel Cassius's command during the war. I remember it like it was yesterday. The fervor and excitement with which we carried out the strategies he devised.
I'm guessing this dude's gonna try and make a deal because he does not want to fight him because of the memories of Colonel. I bet he just doesn't want to fight him yet until they say no to his deal. Either I'm wrong or I played too many RPG games just to know what the hell is gonna happen. Or I'm just have ADHD and just this functioning, you know?
I'll save those stories for another time. If I start talking about those days, we'll be here all night. But I will tell you this. If Cassius Bright had not been in the Royal Army back then, our kingdom would be part of the Erebonian Empire today.
No way. That's impossible.
It's precisely because Colonel Cassius accomplished the unbelievable that he is called a hero. He retired immediately after the war, and even declined the accolades offered to him. His deeds remain unknown to most. Yet even now, among certain soldiers, the name Colonel Cassius is synonymous with heroism.
That pencil mustache old man never told me that. Well, it's not what a father would sit down and tell his daughter. Don't be too hard on him, okay? Hey, I'm the victim here. Wait a second, Joshua, you don't seem all that surprised by any of this. Don't tell me you already knew about all of this. I didn't know Colonel Richard was one of Dad's subordinates, but as for the rest, yeah, I knew most of it already. What? So you were a compliance? Calm down, Estelle. I mean, it's not like Dad told me everything anyways. Besides, he specifically asked me not to tell you. Ugh, I can't believe this. When he finally gets back, I'm going to let him have it. Sometimes I think it's weird when they have like this cutscene. Those two never have any voice, while the other characters are talking to have a voice or whatever. And I just find that weird. Either it's like a budgeting issue when it comes to voices, because you know they're like the main cast, or just like a weird gimmick they do. Then again, I never played Legend of Heroes. I found that very weird in this game. I don't know other games did that too, as far as I'm aware of or played. But this game usually like half of the game, these two don't talk as much when they're like talking to other characters, which maybe they did it to make it like even budget, so like they have a certain amount of lines they have to say to make it even. I don't know. That's just me. I just think it's a little weird. Sorry for getting sidetracked, Richard.
No, not at all. Seeing the two of you has actually put me at ease. When Colonel Cassius decided to leave the army, I did everything I could to make him stay, ultimately. It seems leaving was the right choice for him after all. With you two by his side, he was likely able to overcome the grief he felt after losing his wife.
Colonel Richard.
Well then, I thank you both for keeping me company. I'll take my leave now. I can't keep His Grace waiting too long.
Okay. Sorry, it feels like we didn't have much of interest to say for ourselves.
Not true. If anything, you two answered the question I wanted to know most. Now I can proceed without regret.
What do you mean by that?
I'm sure we'll meet again soon.
Okay.
And when that time comes, I hope I'll have the chance to speak with Colonel Cassius as well.
Okay. Not what I was expecting, but different. Was that really Colonel Richard just now? Of course it was. Are you half asleep or something? I mean, the way he talked about Dad, it was so different from what I expected. Yeah. Guess he's not some mustache wrinkling villain after all. Doesn't change the fact that he's definitely plotting something though. Regardless of what happens with Dad, we have to remember that. Yeah, I guess you're right. I hate to say it, but his friendliness might just be part of his plan. It'd be easy for a trained, intelligent officer to deceive kids like us. Maybe, but isn't that a little critical? Yeah, you're right. These are suspicions to me. You should trust your own intentions. You still have your guard up and be ready for anything. I think that's all part of what it means to be a bracer. I should be a bracer, bro. I was afraid that he was gonna do something or like drag him in, like put him in jail, you know, after what they did last time in chapter 3. So I don't know, it's very weird. Right. I guess I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, Estelle. Oh, stop it. Don't go thanking me. Anyway, we should hurry and find Lady Hilda. She's probably sick of waiting for us by now. Right, we should head by the maid's quarters. Alright, time for... Oh, I didn't know they have a special bar here. Time for Lady Hilda. Hopefully... Maybe I'm jumping conclusions, but something probably happened to her. Where is it? Downstairs? Is it down? Yeah, it's downstairs. I bet something happened. Oh. Why am I always
Estelle,
jumping?
Joshua, I've been waiting for you.
I've been always jumping to conclusions like, oh yeah, something's gonna happen, you know? Like, I don't know why I've been jumping to conclusions. Maybe I'm just waiting for something to happen. And then probably when it does, I'll be like, oh, what the hell? This happened? I wasn't expecting that. You know, I've just been expecting so many different crap in this game. Like, oh, this is gonna happen. It doesn't happen. And then something else, it doesn't happen then. I don't know why I've been expecting something's gonna happen. But hey, I'm gonna be super surprised when something does happen, and I'm not expecting it. So we'll wait and see.
You certainly took your time, didn't you?
Sorry about that. We kind of got held up by Colonel Richard.
By the Colonel?
He told us some war stories about him and our father. I don't think he's aware of what we're planning, though.
I see. I learned from the letter that you are Cassius's children. I can understand how that might have made Colonel Richard feel sentimental.
You know my dad too, Lady Hilda?
Of course.
Yes. Back in the day, he often came to the castle as General Morgan's adjutant. I also heard he was a close friend of the late prince, Her Majesty's son.
The late prince?
Princess Claudia's father?
Yes. He passed away in a maritime accident 15 years ago. If only the prince were still alive, I doubt we'd be in the situation we're in.
Huh?
There's no use lamenting the past. It's getting late. We should begin immediately. Shay, please join us.
Shay. Oh.
Oh, you're...
Shay, was it?
Yes. Hello, Miss Estelle and Mr. Joshua. Lady Hilda briefed me on the situation.
You can trust her completely. Shay serves as the personal maid to the princess when she resides in the castle.
The princess? Oh, Princess Claudia.
I see. Then it shouldn't be a problem.
I'm honored. Now, could you please try on the uniforms we've prepared? I'll help adjust the finer details, like the ribbons and headband.
What?
Do you mean...
Yes. Estelle will enter the royal keep disguised as a maid. If we adjust her hair a bit, I don't think the guards will recognize her.
Right.
It makes sense. Uniforms are perfect for concealing individuality. This might just be the perfect disguise for sneaking into the royal keep.
So I'll be wearing a maid outfit, huh? I've always thought they were pretty, especially after meeting Leela. They're so frilly and cute, but they also look easy to move in.
Yes. If they weren't easy to move in, cleaning would be a nightmare.
Right? All right, let me get dressed.
You seem really excited. It's fine to have fun, but make sure you don't disrespect Her Majesty, okay? I won't be there to help keep you in line this time.
Huh? Why not? You're going to wear one too, right?
What?
Estelle?
Come on, Joshua. You wore that princess outfit for the play. A dress and a maid outfit aren't that different.
Every guy's nightmare.
That was just for a performance.
Not Cloud's, though. Cloud was like, let's do it. We have to save Tifa. or there's something like that. Not Cloud. Cloud will instantly do it if it was for Tifa. But it's every guy's nightmare, bro. Every guy.
Wearing women's clothes to meet the queen? That feels so disrespectful.
It'll be fine. You didn't even look weird. Actually, you looked amazing as a princess.
Quit joking around. Lady Hilda, Shay, could you two please talk some sense into her?
I'm thinking.
I see. Yes, this might work. Shay, we still have that hairpiece for the princess, don't we?
Yes, there's one that's never been used. It's long black hair, so I think it would suit Mr. Joshua perfectly.
Wait a second.
It's decided. 3 against 1. Majority rules.
If you please. The dressing room is right this way.
Oh wow, I can't wait to see this.
Wait, hang on. I never agreed to this. All right, fine. At least let me change by myself. Wait, Shay, is that makeup?
Dude, I did the exact same thing when I was in theater. I was like, I am not wearing makeup for theater when I did that once. And they pretty much bribed me with like, you should do it, the ladies will do there. And I was like, bet. Of course, I was like a teenager, and they just bribed me with like, hey, the ladies will be there, you'll do amazing. And I was like, bet, dude, I'll show you. You know, bet. Yeah, that's another nightmare for every guys. But I was a teenager, and they bribed me with that, and I was like, bet, bro. Bet. Of course, nothing good happened, but whatever.
Kids these days.
Yeah, even though it was like theater makeup, I was like, I am not doing that. Even as a teenager. 'Cause I was like, no, people will notice,
Oh
bro.
my.
How do I look?
It suits you perfectly.
I bet we'll unlock this costume after we beat the game. For New Game Plus or whatever.
You are the picture of a lively, cheerful maid in training, newly hired to work at the castle. And with your hair down, no one will suspect a thing.
Yeah, I bet we'll unlock the costumes after we beat the game. In New Game Plus or in the other game.
I might just have to offer you a job here when this is all over.
Well, I still have bracer work to do, so I wouldn't be able to. But more importantly, come on out, Joshua! We're all waiting for you!
Do I really have to?
Yes, you do! Don't make me come in and drag you out!
All right. Guess I've got no choice.
Bro.
Oh my. It's almost frightening how well that suits you.
I know, right? Like, seriously, how do you look even better than I do?
The makeup was definitely worth the effort.
Okay, get it all out now.
All right. It seems we have everything in order. I will now escort you to the royal keep. Remember, you will be treated as maids in training, so please act accordingly.
Right, understood.
Click it.
We're finally meeting the queen.
Yeah, this is the moment of truth. We need to stay focused and make it into the royal keep.
The way your face is so serious while dressed like that? So funny.
Well, excuse me for not dressing more seriously. You're the one who forced me to wear this thing.
Okay, I'm sorry. Come on. Don't be so sulky. I'll treat you to some ice cream later.
Unlike you, I won't be bribed with food.
Hey! When have I ever been bribed with food?
You two sure do get along well, don't you?
There's no time to waste. We must head to the royal keep at once.
Oh, that's cool. I'm the maiden.
You're looking pretty stiff, Joshua. Come on, give me the line you practiced.
Welcome back, Master.
Perfect! Now you're a prim and proper black-haired maid. Very nice.
Can she run?
Keep the
All right.
teasing down, will you?
Okay, we could run.
By
That's
the way,
cool.
I've heard you're acquainted with the other invited guests.
Yes, but we'd rather not run into...
What? Just stay behind Lady Hilda and you'll be fine. You look totally different.
Whatever.
That's funny that they gave her a running animation. I guess we went. We went a different way than I did her last time, I think. Yeah, I think we did. Dang, her hair is long, bro. I didn't think it was that long. Moment of truth. Here we go. Lady Hilda, visiting Her Majesty at such a late hour?
Yes, I brought the tea and tableware Her Majesty requested. The situation has been rather inconvenient for her, you see. They are new trainees recruited by order of His Grace the Duke. They arrived at the castle today.
Thank you.
Oh.
And just what do you think you're doing staring at these young women like that? Surely you aren't imagining anything untoward, are you?
Oh shoot, bro.
If there's even a whiff of misconduct, I'll have no choice but to report it to His Grace and the Colonel.
Oh damn. She is scary. I would really hate to meet someone like her, bro. She is scary. Very scary.
I should hope not. Now then, may we be allowed to pass?
Please go right ahead. He did like the moonwalk, bro. Dude, that was very nervous. Thanks, Lady Hilda. You're a lifesaver. That was very well done. I'm glad I could be of help. Now, would you like to change before we meet Her Majesty? If you don't mind staying in those outfits, we can proceed right away. I don't mind staying in these. Change. Let us change. I feel 'em, bro. Okay. My throat's like, I don't know. My throat's like a little sore. Yeah, at least it's better than my original voice, I should say. There's no need to be shy. It would really have killed you to stay dressed like that. Our appearance affects our sensibility. No way I was going to stay dressed like that. By the way, Lady Hilda, this room. Yes, this is the Princess Claudia's room. However, she doesn't usually reside in the castle, so it's rarely used. Wow, really? I thought the princess was taking care of the queen. No. It was a lie, too, wasn't it? You can ask Her Majesty for the details in person. The room is located on the second floor of the Royal Keep. Let us head there now. Can we get to play as her again? Makes sense. Is she? No. Okay, that's still pretty cool. She doesn't do. Okay, yeah, she doesn't. I was gonna see for like her arms do something. Yeah, apparently not. We could look around a bit. Nothing too crazy.
Your Majesty, please excuse the intrusion. As we discussed before, I have brought Estelle and Joshua.
Thank you. Please, have them come in.
Yes, Your Majesty. I'll wait for you here.
I'm gonna try not jinx anything right here.
Please go inside.
Right.
If you'll excuse us.
Moment of truth, Roy. Oh, moment of truth.
Welcome, both of you. My name is Alicia von Auslese. I am the 26th ruler of the Kingdom of Liberal.
I'm Estelle Bright, a junior bracer from the Bracer Guild.
And I'm Joshua Bright, also a junior bracer. It is a great honor to meet you, Your Majesty.
Estelle, Joshua, I've truly been looking forward to meeting you both. I may not be able to offer much, but please allow me to at least serve you some tea. Please make yourselves comfortable.
Okay.
I see. So Professor Russell said all that. A black orbment capable of halting all orbal energy. And Colonel Richard has managed to acquire it.
The professor said if anyone knew what Colonel Richard intended to do with it, it would be you, Your Majesty. Do you have any ideas?
There is one possibility that comes to mind.
Oh?
However, I find it hard to believe that the Colonel would know about it. I hope it is nothing more than my imagination, but...
And what is it?
I suppose it is all right to tell you.
Oh.
A massive orbal reaction was detected beneath the royal capital a decade ago. Professor Russell from the Central Factory was the one who led the investigation of it.
A massive orbal reaction?
If it was beneath the royal capital, could it be near the sewers?
The sewers?
No, it was detected far deeper underground. Professor Russell speculated that it might be a relic of an ancient civilization that still functioned.
A relic of an ancient civilization?
I bet we're gonna go down in there. Probably.
She's talking about ancient items, like the orbital devices known as artifacts. Most of them, like the devices found at the tops of the towers, have long since ceased to function. But some, like the Dalmor family heirloom, still retain their power.
Something like that is beneath the capital? Then that gospel orbment might be...
Something designed to disable the function of that relic. Is that correct?
Yes. However, we still don't know what the relic is or why it was buried in the first place. Unfortunately, Professor Russell's investigation concluded without a definitive answer.
Okay.
Which is why it is so difficult to understand how Colonel Richard found out about it.
I see. In any case, it's likely something bad could come of this.
Just when I was starting to think he wasn't so bad, and it turns out he was planning something horrible.
Well, I thought we knew that from the beginning. When he kidnapped the professor, but it's whatever.
If his actions are going to harm others, then it's definitely a job for bracers. We have to stop the Colonel, no matter what.
I'd expect nothing less of Cassius's children.
Huh?
Your Majesty, did you know our father?
Well, yes.
He was a dear friend of my late son, and the hero who saved our fair kingdom. Even after he left the army to become a bracer, he continued to serve the kingdom admirably.
I see.
I had no idea.
Knowing his personality, that doesn't surprise me at all. I wonder, do you know what he did in the war 10 years ago? Do you know how he distinguished himself?
Not really, no.
Then perhaps it falls upon me to tell you. Estelle, Joshua, would you mind indulging an old woman by listening to her reminisce about the past?
Yes, of course.
We'd be honored to listen.
It began 10 years ago, in the spring. An unfortunate incident took place in the Erebonian Empire's southern region. The cause of the event remains unknown, so I will refrain from describing the incident itself. But in the wake of the event, the Empire declared war on Liberl. Thus began the tragic period that would later come to be known as the 100-Day War. The Imperial Army, upon declaring war, quickly broke through Hocken Gate with overwhelming force. It wasn't long before all of Liberl, save for the royal capital, fell to Imperial occupation. The invading forces were said to be nearly 3 times the size of our entire royal army. Reinforcements from Calvard couldn't arrive in time, and it seemed inevitable that the royal capital itself would soon fall. However, 2 months after the war began, the tide of battle shifted in a way no one could have anticipated. With newly developed patrol airships, we recaptured key checkpoints and cut Imperial supply and communication lines. Then, the Royal Army launched an attack by water from the Leiston Fortress, reclaiming each region. Zeiss, Ruan, Bose, Roland. The Imperial divisions occupying each area were cut off from their supplies and defeated one by one. The mastermind behind it was your father, Colonel Cassius Bright. At the time, he served as General Morgan's right hand and was Colonel Richard's superior. Thanks to the mediation of the Bracer Guild and the Septian Church, the war finally came to an end. However, by that time, Cassius had already lost something irreplaceable to him.
His wife?
Lena Bright, your mother, Estelle. The clock tower was destroyed in an act of desperation by an Imperial division cornered by the counterattack. And, as I'm sure you are well aware, Cassius was unable to be by his wife's side during her final moments.
Damn.
I had no idea.
In the end, he felt that it was his own strategy that caused his wife's death. Burdened with that guilt, Cassius left the army and became a bracer. All so he could stay by your side and always be there to protect those he loved.
But that's just so foolish, Dad. Mom didn't die because of you. Of course she didn't.
Estelle.
Yes, you're right. The fault is mine. As queen, I failed to protect the people of this kingdom. I'm sorry, Estelle. I'm sorry I wasn't able to protect your mother.
Dang.
I can't tell you how long I've wanted to apologize to you.
You don't need to apologize. You've kept the peace ever since the end of the war. Dad and everyone fought so hard to protect this kingdom. And Mom, she protected me with her life. It's enough just to know that.
Estelle, thank you, kind child. I'm truly grateful that I had the chance to meet you. From the bottom of my heart.
Your Majesty.
That's exactly why I cannot allow you to get involved in something as dangerous as this. I don't want the two of you getting further entangled in this matter.
What?
What?
But Lieutenant Schwartz asked us to do whatever we could to help you.
And for that, I thank you. But with Cassius away, if anything were to happen to you, how could I ever face him again? I want you both to return home to Roland and wait for your father's return.
But Your Majesty, the peace that our father worked to create and that you've worked to preserve, it's beginning to waver.
Joshua.
It's not just about the gospel. If Colonel Richard is able to make the Duke king, what'll happen to that peace? I ask you to consider that.
Right.
Your Majesty, we became bracers and continued our dad's work. We fought against sky pirates, received the letter, opened a strange parcel, and traveled around the kingdom. In a way, it feels like Dad's been guiding us the whole time. And so, I want to protect it too. This peace that we cherish. I want to protect all the wonderful people we've met along the way. The people I love. I want to protect them in my own way. Just like you do. Just like Mom did.
Estelle, It seems she was right about you.
Huh?
I've made up my mind as well. Through the two of you, I would like to make a request to the Bracer Guild.
Your Majesty!
Your Majesty, please just say the word.
I want you to rescue those detained by the Intelligence Division, including my granddaughter, Claudia.
So it's true! The princess is being held somewhere against her will!
Yes. In hindsight, I believe this coup began the moment I decided to push for her to be the next queen.
Instead of Duke Dunan, you mean?
Yes, my nephew, Duke Dunan, is a man with various eccentricities.
Of course, everyone hates him. Not in the game, but I do.
By contrast, though inexperienced, my granddaughter has shown great promise. When thinking of the kingdom's future, I decided to support Claudia.
I don't really know much about the princess, but I'm pretty sure you made the right call.
Unfortunately, as in every age, there are those who oppose women wielding power. And now, with memory still fresh from the recent invasion by a foreign power, the idea of 2 successive queens may make the kingdom appear weak. I have no doubt that there are those who harbor such feelings.
You're talking about Colonel Richard, aren't you?
Precisely. He somehow discovered I was planning to support Claudia as our next queen. He then relayed this information to the Duke, which led to this coup. His goal appears to be controlling the Duke from the shadows and turning Liberl into a military powerhouse.
Ah, makes sense, makes sense.
I see. The full picture is coming together into view.
What exactly is he going to do to turn Liberl into a military powerhouse?
There are a few possibilities, like raising taxes to increase military spending, developing orbital weapons of mass destruction, implementing mass conscription, legalizing contracts with Jaegers, something that's currently banned in Liberl.
No way!
The Colonel has already demanded I implement those things. At the time, it seemed to come from a place of pure patriotism. But I simply refuse to endorse an idea that I don't believe in. A nation isn't defended by her military strength alone. Diplomatic efforts, cooperation, and alliances with neighbors. Technological and economic exchanges that foster wealth throughout the lands also serve to protect our nation.
You are absolutely right, Your Majesty.
Yes, yes. What we need is trust.
True that.
But the Colonel dismissed this as nothing more than a naive feminine ideal. Then he demanded my abdication in exchange for Claudia's safety. Many have had their families taken hostage, leaving them unable to defy the Colonel. But I am the Queen. I cannot hand over the future of our kingdom just because of a threat to my family. And yet Claudia is my one and only granddaughter. I cannot simply abandon her.
Your Majesty, please don't worry.
We fully understand your request. We will rescue the princess and all those who are being held captive.
Thank you, Estelle and Joshua. With that, I can stand firm against the Colonel's threats.
Is there anything else we can do? There's still the matter of the gospel after all. Plus, I think we can help you escape.
Thank you, Estelle.
Oh?
But even if I were to escape, it wouldn't change the situation. As for the gospel, there are a few things I find troubling. I must confront the Colonel directly and demand an explanation.
The Queen doesn't seem sick, so it's probably just an act. Or something like that. Hopefully. I gotta say, she really is an amazing woman. Kind yet strong, willing. And we're such dignity. When I get older, I hope I can be a cool granny just like her. Cool granny? I do agree that she had quite a presence fit for a queen, excuse me. I really want to stop this coup and help her, but that's a bit beyond the scope of what bracers are supposed to do. For now, let's just do what we can on our own. Yeah, you're right. You know, I never dreamed the queen would have stories to tell me about my dad. I wonder how much I still don't know about him. Estelle Joshua, are you ready? Oh, yes. Then let's hurry back to the maid's quarters. It's already past 11. Nearly midnight, I should think. Seriously, it's that late already? We did spend a long time talking with Her Majesty. If we stay any longer, the guards might become suspicious. Yeah. Oh, I was like, what the hell? We were in the princess's room. Lady Hilda, heading home for the night, are you?
Yes, that's correct. I ask that you please ensure Her Majesty is dealt no disrespect this evening.
Talk about a cold attitude. But rest assured, ma'am, we are all loyal
That's
patrons
very
here.
reassuring. Now then, we will be taking our leave.
Thank you.
If you'll excuse us.
Hold on, ladies. I just remember I didn't get your names. Can you tell me, just for the record?
I'm?
That's quite a modern name. If you ask me, I didn't think it fits you.
Say.
And who's this young lady in the black hair?
My name is Karen.
Karen, that sure is a pretty name.
Thank you. I'm quite fond of it myself.
I see. Right, I'm a member of the Special Ops, and...
Let's leave it at that, shall we? Any further, and I might consider it harassment.
Bro. She's scary, bro. Like, yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Please take care of your way back. Dorothy. That's the only name I can remember, because if I said the other name, I feel like it was going to be like too noticeable, because she's a maid. That name's already taken by another maid. So I was like, hey, Dorothy, she's the camera lady, and that's the only one I could think of. That's not a maid.
As usual, Joshua gets all the boys.
Excuse me?
Those guys were totally checking you out when you gave them your name.
That's not true. Besides, you were having a pretty lengthy conversation with them too.
Yeah? But they didn't seem nervous with me at all. Oh, I'm a tiny bit insecure now.
Huh?
What's all this racket about, eh?
Oh, wow.
Why, hello, Your Grace.
Well, looky here. It's the head maid. Oh? And who might you girls be? I don't recall seeing you before.
This is Dorothy and Karen, the new maids in training. There's still a great deal about the castle they don't know, so I am showing them around.
Oh?
Oh. He's a smart one, so they're gonna get caught.
Shit. Are we busted?
This is bad. With how many times we've met him, he'll definitely recognize us.
What's wrong, Philip? Why are you staring like that, huh? For a guy that's as stiff as you are, that's pretty rare.
Forgive me. One of them looks a bit like my niece. It appears I was mistaken. Young ladies, please accept my sincerest apologies.
Oh, nope. No trouble at all.
Yes, please pay no attention to it.
Looking at both of them, they're both quite the lookers, eh?
Bruh.
Especially that chestnut hair one. So lively, so healthy.
Bro, why did he have to say it like that? The hell?
The black-haired one could use a little tightening up around the waist.
Thank you for your concern.
What?
Yes. You, Dorothy or whatever. I command you spend this night with me.
Huh?
Your Grace!
Hey, what does that mean?
How should I explain it?
Your Grace, I must insist that is far too bold, even in jest. All the
Wow.
maids in this castle are in service of Her Majesty the Queen. Or have you forgotten that?
Yeah, I got it. It's just a joke. Man, you people can never take a joke, you know?
Wow.
In any case, this castle's gonna be mine in a week. I guess we'll save the fun for then.
Oh, this guy's a creep. I hate him even more now.
Your Grace, that's quite enough! Your alcohol consumption is one thing, but chasing after these young girls is intolerable. I, Philip, give you this counsel even at the risk of my own life.
I told you it was a joke, didn't I? That's it. I'm going to bed.
Get out!
Oh, of course.
Get
Your
out!
Grace. Your room is just this way. Please, watch your step.
Hoo-wee. Anyway, Dorothy or whatever, if you ever have any troubles, don't hesitate to tell me. This old king will be happy to hear all you've got to say personally, okay?
Thanks so much.
How delightful. Yes, amusing.
Okay.
My
That was odd.
apologies for the disturbance. I highly doubt His Grace will remember any of this tomorrow morning. Please, rest assured.
I certainly hope that is the case.
I'm truly, truly sorry. Lady Hilda, young ladies, if you'll please excuse me.
Wow, that was something. That was
Oh,
definitely
that man.
something.
Why does he continue to insist on taking on such unnecessary burdens?
You know Philip, Lady Hilda?
We've known each other since childhood. Yet now we serve different people, and our positions are quite far apart.
I see.
Philip has his hands full, doesn't he? I bet he's worried about the Duke being influenced by the Colonel, too.
Probably. And see, Estelle, you're popular too. The Duke said you were his favorite.
Ugh, that does not make me happy at all. Oh, and what was he talking about at the end?
That. Well.
Estelle, it is certainly not something a lady should ask a gentleman to explain in front of others.
Huh?
Here, I'll whisper it to you. Do you understand now?
Wow.
Yes.
You're so helpless sometimes.
I didn't think she was that dense. But wow, pretty crazy. Yikes. Yikes. Wow. Well, we're like in like an hour and 30 minutes, and it's just all cutscenes. Not that it matter. It's like laid back, but still, there's just so much going on. I was hoping we'd get into like battles or like something crazy by now, but it's just all cutscenes. I didn't know. Then again, it is my first time. Heck, I might even come out and say this. I even asked ChatGPT just like ahead of time, like, hey, you know, should I be able to get this through in like 2 hours? It was like, sure, you should be able to do this in 2 hours. And literally, like an hour and 30 minutes of it is just mostly just cutscenes. I mean, it's good and useful because it's like lore based, especially the part with the queen, because I gave out more of it. But it's not like what ChatGPT said. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. Pretty weird. Smell what they said. Excuse me. Oh, you're the princess maid, aren't you? Yes. Unfortunately, I don't often get to serve her directly, but Her Highness is always so warm and kind. She always treats me as a friend. I hardly sleep a wink since I heard she was captured. I understand. We'll definitely save her, so don't worry. We should get going. Radio. Yeah. I don't even... Okay, to our rooms. Second floor. Yeah, a lot of this happened. Great. Not complaining.
And where might you two be going at this late hour?
Oh, they know. Now I'm scared, because she's the scary one.
Good evening. You may be invited guests, but I cannot condone your behavior. Don't you think it's a bit late for you kids to be wandering around?
Our apologies. We're just so fascinated by the castle that we lost track of time. Oh, is that so? In that case, why don't you tell me where you were about, oh, let's say 30 minutes ago? Or was it that you found so fascinating? Oh shit. This is gonna be hard. I can't say cylinder because that's weird. The guard's room, that's a little suspicious. The missionary, the maid's quarters, the kitchen. The kitchen should be fine. Really? How strange. I didn't see you when you made my rounds earlier. Well, let's cause this pretense. The fact is, we received numerous reports of you going to and from the maid's quarters. Rather a strange place for sightseeing, isn't it? What? It's rude to ask questions you already know the answer to. I'll take that as a compliment. So what business did you have in the maid's quarters? Things will be easier for you if you're honest with me. That's...
Hey! Estelle! Joshua! There you are!
At least you saved them. Oh, he's drunk too.
Phew! Oh boy, that hit the spot.
He's totally hammered.
Oops! Pardon me. Why? If it isn't the lovely lady officer gracing us with her pretty presence. I mean, talk about fate, am I right? It's gotta be fate.
Oh wow. Yes, indeed. So who's the problem here? Did my little student cause you some trouble? Students? No, it's just the fact that they were in the maid's quarter for quite some time. I want to know what they were doing there. Ah, the maids, yes. I sent them there to give me some snacks to go along with my drink. Hey Joshua, did ya get any snacks? No, it looked like the chef had already gone home for the night. I asked one of the maids but she said that they didn't have any snacks on hand. No snacks? Guess I just have to get by without them. Hey, wait a minute. I just thought of something. Hey, you wanna come by my room for some tea? Bro, what? They say nothing goes better with a drink than a beautiful smile, and I already got the drink. I'm on duty, so I must decline. Bro, what is wrong with these guys? I'll overlook what happened earlier, but I must ask you to return to your rooms and refrain from any additional wanderings around for the rest of the night. If you act suspicious, I have no choice but to intervene. Yes, we understand. It's very late, so we'll head straight to bed. Good. That's more like it. Well then, we'll take our leave. I feel like he was acting. I think Zin was acting once he saw the trouble. But he might be a little hammered. Back to the room alone. Let's head back to the room, yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll head back with you. Maybe he's not. But the dude is very smart, so he might be acting.
Well. Looks like we fooled her.
Ah, I knew it. He was acting the whole time. I knew it.
What? You're not actually drunk?
That was just an act.
I knew something was suspicious.
I haven't had a lick of alcohol.
Seriously? Your face was even red.
You controlled your energy to improve blood flow and made yourself look drunk. It's a technique from the East called Qigong, right?
Ah, I'm impressed you know about that. Anyway, you guys looked like you were in a bind, so I thought I'd step in. How'd I do? Pretty good, right?
Yeesh, Sin. You really are trouble. You helped us out, but you seriously had me fooled.
Sorry about that. So, how'd it go?
Huh? How'd what go?
Isn't it obvious? You're meeting with Her Majesty.
What? How did you know about that, Sin?
Did Elnan say something about our plan?
Nah, the branch officer didn't say a peep. You could say I was fishing and just happened to throw out a little bait.
Bait?
There's no way you could just guess that without having any information. Zin, what exactly do you know?
Guess it's finally time for me to show you guys.
He was on a mission.
A letter?
He met their
This
dad.
handwriting.
Go on, read it. Should clear a few things up.
How?
My dear Zin Vathek, it's been a while. I hope this message finds you well. I'll get right to the point, so please excuse the informal tone. A situation involving the Jaegers has forced me to venture toward the Empire. However, it seems some suspicious forces are moving within Liberl, and leaving things to the kids makes me uneasy. Which is why I must ask you for a favor. Would you come to Liberl in my absence, and lend a hand to the young should they need it? I know this will be your first time in Liberl, so feel free to enjoy the sights as well. There's a tournament for the Queen's birthday, which should make for an excellent cover. I realize all this is sudden and an imposition, but if you're available, I'd greatly appreciate your help. I'll be back before the Queen's birthday festival, so let's have a drink together then. Cassius Bright.
Of course.
P.S. You may have a chance to meet my daughter and son. They're both in training, so feel free to give them a bit of extra work. But please, let them handle things on their own as much as possible.
This letter...
So you came to Liberl at our father's request? And he's currently in Erebonia?
Yep, that about sums it up.
Sums it up? So, in other words, Sin, you were in cahoots with my dad this whole time?
You make it sound so shady. I owed Cassius a favor from when he visited Calvard. He helped me out a lot.
We'll probably see him in the second game, probably.
So when I got his letter, it seemed like the perfect way to pay him back.
I see.
When did you realize we were his children?
When I first met you two, I had a hunch after I noticed Estelle carrying a staff. Then I asked Kilika to confirm it.
Unbelievable. You could have at least told us something. We've been so worried about our dad, not knowing where he's gone.
Yeah, I am sorry about that. But based on his letter, it seemed like Cassius wanted to keep his trip to the Empire a secret. And you two accomplished quite a bit on your own anyway.
Yeah. Hey, Joshua, it's cool if we tell Zin the rest, right?
Yeah, it's probably better to explain everything at this point. This isn't really something we can handle on our own.
Okay.
I see. I thought something smelled fishy after everything we heard at the banquet. All right, I'll help you with this mission.
What? Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, it's the perfect chance for me to repay Cassius. Please, let me help.
No, please! We should be the ones asking for your help!
We truly appreciate it.
So we're gonna go underground. Oh.
Where are we? I had no idea a place like this even existed.
This is far larger than I expected. Lieutenant Lawrence, can you guide us to the deepest point?
Of course.
Oh. Crazy technology.
Mechanical monsters?
Ancient orbital golems.
Amazing. They took down those things so easily.
You reacted even faster than I did. I don't think I could ever stand a chance against you.
You're far too modest. To see the speed you acquired from the Divine Blade himself. It was truly an honor to see it in action.
I still have much to learn. But the clock ticks far too quickly to wait until I'm fully ready. Somehow, with these humble hands, I must carve a future for our kingdom. Brave warriors, the path to great power has been opened. The shining new dawn of our beloved Liberl is near at hand. I am counting on you all.
Yes, sir! We, your loyal Special Ops soldiers, pledge our undying loyalty and dedication.
For the glory of Liberl! For the glory of Liberl!
Alright. So we're probably getting close to the area where we get the chance to go to the dungeon. The final one. No wonder why I want me to gather the stuff I needed. That thing literally took, I want to probably say like 2 hours. If it wasn't for me, if I skipped the other stuff in that. Understood. Estelle and Joshua, you both done an outstanding job. I think you returned with a request from Her Majesty herself. Just a lucky break, I guess. But from here on out, I think we're gonna need a lot more than just luck. Right, we need to stay focused. As long as you both understand that, then there's nothing more for me to say. In any case, this means the request from Professor Russell has been fulfilled. I'm sure you'll need plenty of support moving forward, so allow me to give you your reward. Okay. Now, as far as the next matters in, I was truly fortunate that you came at the invitation, whatever his name is. Please lead us to your strength as an A-rank racer. Yep, that's the plan. Even if I didn't own Catsius dead, I wouldn't walk away from a crisis like this. I'm with you all the way. That's in for you, always so generous. And what's with the A-rank business? It's how we measure our senior bracer skills. The rank range from G, the lowest, to A, the highest. So an A-rank bracer is the highest? Whoa, Zine. You're a big deal. I'm actually one of the lower rank A bracers. There are roughly 20 A-rank bracers across the whole continent. There's even an unofficial S rank above that. That's rarely reserved for bracers who resolve cases of natural importance. There are only 4 of them on the entire continent. Can't even imagine how amazing they have to be. I bet her dad is like the S rank, of course. Obviously he's going to be the S rank. Just because how many people he knows and connections and all that crap. Guess you really don't know anything, do you? One of those S rank. I knew it, bro. It just makes sense because he just has so many connections and stuff, and he just sounds so damn powerful. You know, So that was too obvious, of course. Joshua, did you know that? Sorry, I knew for a while, of course. He got it 5 years ago after dealing with the incident in the Republic. Man, seriously, I can't even be mad anymore. The Colonel in the Royal Army, a hero known the Divine Blade, an S-rank bracer. Why doesn't he just come fix this whole mess for us? Haha, you got the point. If Cassius had been here, he probably would have crushed the coup before it took root. Joshua, is something wrong? I just found it all a bit strange. All these incidents happened after Dad left on his journey. It's almost like someone planned for the coup to happen while he was away. I can't seem to shake the feeling. So Cassius is going to the Empire. It was all part of the coup de fin. Is that what you're suggesting? No, maybe I'm just overthinking things. Can't imagine anyone being able to manipulate Dad like that. They would have to understand his movements and try to outmaneuver him. True, that wouldn't be easy. I mean, we know him and still had no idea what he was planning. Well, I doubt if anyone can, even Claude C. I'm just gonna call him C. Could outsmart Cassius. It's most likely just a coincidence that these things happen simultaneously. Either way, we can't rely on Cassius to support this. That way, I made an important decision. From the moment onwards, Oh, I'm just realizing I'm wearing my work glasses. Because I can't really see really well with my work glasses. Maybe like 50%. I should probably change it. Usually Fridays I like forget that I need to change my work glasses because I have my new really good ones, of course, for like on the weekends or whenever I go somewhere or at home or whatnot. And I just wear my work glasses Monday through Friday whenever, well, when I work or when I'm at home off of work. I still have work the next day, so I don't have to wear my new glasses and get a chance of breaking them because they're new, or you know what I mean. But yeah, I usually just sometimes forget because like I wear my work glasses more than my newer ones, obviously, just because so I don't like wear them at work and then like break them or something, you know, just a chance of breaking them or just making them worse over time. So I usually just wear my work glasses all the time, mostly. So yeah, I'm probably gonna try and do that. If I could like try and reach it. No, it's on the other side. I don't want to move my equipment and just grab it. I think I've been doing pretty well without it, so. But then again, it would have been more clear if I could just get them. You know, that's. Yeah, like I said, I usually forget, especially on Friday nights. You know, like even after my shower, I was like, okay, I need to go and change my glasses and stuff like that. And then I forget. You know, I don't know. I just do that sometimes on Friday nights. Until like when I go to bed and I look at them and I was like, oh, okay. Or it's usually like hours later until I notice for some reason. It's like, oh shoot, you know? Or like, obviously I could tell the difference because my work classes are like 50% work on me compared to my newer ones are like 100% they work on me. To where I see so well, and I could, like I said, I could obviously tell the difference. Like, oh, I can't really see that well, and it's Friday night. I need to get my newer ones, the better ones, you know. So yeah, I don't know why. When I first got them for like a few weeks, I remembered instantly, like, okay, let's change them. Boom, boom, you know. And then just after a month, for like forget to change my glasses until it's like later on, especially today, because I was like trying to rush on to start this stream stuff too, because I figured there's gonna be a lot, but apparently it's just a lot of talking. Then like I'm complaining because like the lore is getting deeper and stuff like that, and we're like getting more involved of like what the hell's going on and stuff like that, you know. The climax. And I bet the second one's gonna be even better because it's gonna like still continue going up and up just from there, because obviously this is just like the beginning. But just yeah. Hopefully I'm not the only person who does that with their glasses. Like they have their work glasses, like, or their old ones, and they have their newer ones that they rarely use, just because they don't want to break them. You know. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. I need to try and remind myself next time, or somehow, I don't know. Because usually sometimes I do, but then again, usually I just forget because of ADHD or whatnot. So it's just, I don't know. Something weird. No, it always has to be something to do with ADHD. Whenever, when it comes to my glasses, one of my newer ones, or just other random events. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't even know where the hell we're talking about in this game, because I've just been talking about fucking glasses the whole time. Claiming it's anti-terrorism. Besides, I doubt we'll be able to keep members of the royal family in a place like the Illusion Fortress. But since we're facing the army, we need something a bit more solid to go on. We can't afford to be wrong about this. Yes, exactly. Either way, we must gather every bracer in the city. Maybe you can ask more information while writing up the others. So, Joshua, have continued to join us? Yes. Oh, you mean Nia? That should be a good idea. See if he's reporting anything. We should also report support for the Royal Guard in hiding. I appreciate you if you follow up on the lead too. So that means we need to get in touch with the little Cindy who's posting a sister at the church. Connecting, give us a letter to in today's So basically, I think we're gonna go. I don't even know where the hell we're going into. Because I saw earlier that they mentioned like a forest, or oh no, it was a fortress. So I don't even know what we're gonna do. Either we're saving the the princess in that area we saw earlier, is if that's where they're at, or we have 2 more dungeons to go to. The fortress to save the princess, and the final one. I don't know. You know, I don't even know. Please let them know to gather here. Okay, got it. We'll head out right away.
Emergency, huh? Looks like things are getting serious.
Seems like my first big job in a while. I'd better psych myself up.
There are even more soldiers in town. We should move carefully.
Oh wow, there's a lot I have to go. I didn't even read all of it. Okay. I bet this is, I don't even know. I was gonna say, oh, we're probably gonna meet all our past party members over here. Wow, okay. So since this is like the big mission, I'm guessing this is gonna be like the final dungeon. Instead of like, because like I said, I didn't even read all of it, because I was fucking talking the whole time. Let me change my glasses real quick. I should have known, because everything looks so damn clear with my newer ones compared to my work ones. I should have obviously tell, but then again, I wear them so much. You know, it's just... I just, you know what I mean? Okay. Here we are. Literally, when I was trying to get my glasses, my mic was about to, like, come off. I was like, oh, shoot, I gotta fix it real quick. It was literally going to come off for some odd reason. Oh, yay.
Well, well, look who it is. And with Zen, no less. What's going on?
Things have taken a bit troublesome at
What's
turn.
up? Whatever it is, it sounds pretty serious.
These shouldn't be too long.
Huh?
Excuse me.
And you aren't kidding, are you? I knew something was up when I heard the checkpoints and landing ports closed. Alright, I understand. What do you need me to do?
We're gathering everyone in a strategy meeting. Please head
Got
to
it.
the guild.
I'll go on ahead.
I should probably change the title. Maybe. I don't know. It's almost 2 hours, but I could try and make it to... Shit, I don't know. What the hell are these kids doing? Oh! I was like, what the hell are they doing? Oh well. They should see other party members too. I might be wrong. I think this is where the news guys was. Yeah, the news people. Chief, this is strange. We haven't heard it from him in 2 days. Knowing him, he probably got whipped up chasing a big scoot. With this whole mortal law thing, no contact does this thing. Oh? Oh, Estelle, Joshua. Hey there, Dorothy. Good afternoon. Ah, your kids that won the Royal Tournament. I'm the chief editor of Liberal News. I have quite a lot about you, from Noah and Dorothy. You're Estelle and Joshua from the Bracer Guild, correct? Yep. Nice to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. I always look forward to reading each issue of the Liberal News. Ah, that's always what I like to hear. So did you come by to see Neil? That's right. Actually, we were just talking about that. Neil hasn't shown up in the office in the past 2 days. There has been no connection from him at all. What? Yesterday and today? We just spoke to Neil 2 days ago. Really? You were the only one that gave us his message, Dorothy. After the semifinals, we came back here to talk to him. Oh yeah. Now that you mention it, I sort of remember that. Didn't Nell mention anything? Like, he planned on going somewhere or anything? I think he was called by... Yeah, that's right. Okay. I didn't remember. It's been quite long since that happened, so I don't... Almost a week for me. So I did notice that was a lucky. I didn't even remember that happened. Are you too serious? Yes. And since we last spoke with him... No way! Is he dead? Hey, don't jinx it. By the way, the airlines aren't running today, but maybe they were running yesterday, and he went to another region. They checked the land ports, and his name wasn't on any of the passengers' list. I think it's safe to say he's still somewhere in the city. Huh. Saw the reporter friend of yours. He did mention he was working on some kind of story. What? The way things are going, I bet the army's been keeping you guys on a pretty tight leash. Isn't that right, Chief? That's exactly what they're doing. Especially if the things come to investigation, nothing appears censorship. It's enough to make my blood boil. Even the certain climate the stories have run, but as reporters, he'll probably still want to give readers something fresh and entertaining, right? That's true. Something new and newsworthy was also blocked by Division censorship. Did not mention anything along those lines. I don't know if they mention it. Oh, that's cool. We could like. Okay, we could read. Okay. I guess that one. Duke did mention something about the banquet. Did he? He must have an extra scoop to turn out. Saying he will try and confirm it, but I now found out that anyway. It's not really the kind of information anybody outside the royal family should know, right? I think he heard it from a friend who works with the royal. I forgot that happened. He's friends with someone, the royal guards or something like that. Apparently he's secretly being protected by the royal villa. I knew it. All this comfort we need. The friend who contacted him that day works at the Vanilla, and it's very likely Nell's at the Vanilla too. I see. Knowing Nell, I could see him trying to sneak in to interview Her Highness. And if the guards caught him, he might have been arrested. Nell's going to die. Oh please, he's not going to die. Dorothy is something else. She is very something else. I doubt they're gonna just going to release him. Yeah. It's probably in the same situation as Princess Claudia. I forgot to say that. Wait, do you mean you two know? You know something about what's happening in the capital? No, it's all in the Liberal, don't you? Sorry, I don't think we talked about that yet. Please leave now in the Bracer Guild. If he's being held, we'll make sure he gets released. Alright. And I'll leave it to you. Please just tell everyone. Okay. Let's leave it to us. Nice. We got some good points. I just want to skip that because it's like, come on. Speed up. Come on now. You know. Maybe I just don't have much patience because my ADHD. And sometimes I just don't like when characters just drags it. Especially Genshin Impact, bro. Oh my gosh. Genshin Impact just drags... Genshin Impact just drags fucking conversations for so long. It's just so annoying. Like, get to the point. You know? Genshin Impact is so bad when it comes to just conversations in the game. Because they drag that shit for so long. It's really annoying, but then again, it's very addicting too. Am I even going... Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Where is it? Okay, it's on the other side. Wish I knew that. Since we're here, I'm gonna try and save. Ooh. Yeah, I put it on easy just so I could get through the story more. A little easier. I think I'm gonna try and end this live stream right now. Well, yeah, because I honestly, to kid you not, I honestly don't know how long this is gonna take. Since usually I run for 2 hours. So I will literally try and find out if I'm busy or not tomorrow. Usually I am on Saturdays. Usually I do get busy on Saturdays sometimes. But yeah, I will try and get to a good stopping point. Then again, I did use ChatGPT and it told me like, "Oh, you could do that early on." And I'm like, "Well, I'm literally like 2 hours in it, and I bet like I still have a lot of like cutscenes in like the next 30 minutes, and I don't want to run for 3 hours." You know what I mean? So yeah, I just don't want to do that. I'll probably do it tomorrow when I have time. Hell, I'll probably do like an early stream too. Again, I don't know how early. Very depending. Probably like 4 or 5 or 6, maybe. I don't know. I know I'm probably am gonna do like an early stream just to finish this game off and just like, okay, check off of my literally backlog that I have that I'm trying to finish. Like, ugh. I even talked about it last time about my backlog. It was so terrible. But yeah, like I said, do keep on updates. I usually do updates on my Instagram. It should be in my bio too as well. And like I said, I'm probably gonna do an early stream tomorrow. Then again, I'm not sure, either 4 or 5 or 6 at least, depending how busy I will be. I shouldn't be too busy, but then again, you never know. But thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time when I get the chance. So I'm not gonna doubt if I will, but I should. See ya.